So today I am back at Usery Mountain Regional Park. You might even recognize this spot because I was at this spot last time. So those are the saguaros. Remember those? And today I'm going to draw this dead saguaro remnant here because I'm a big fan. And I have kind of a fun new toy here. This is the Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen brush, and it's in sepia. And I've been wanting to buy some of these for a while, and I found them at a good price. So I'm going to use that to try and at least do the sketching. But, you know, I might even try and do the whole thing in pen this time. We'll see. So now I'm in my car and I'm waiting for Bill, and this is what I did so far. I do like this pen. It's pretty cool. So I was using the brush pen version, and I kind of want to also try the fine liner because I'd like to do some like hatching and whatnot to shade it, but it's just kind of hard to do with the brush pen. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go home and I'm going to use watercolors to do kind of a limited palette kind of a situation. So yeah, it could be pretty interesting. All right, so I'm going to get started on coloring this in. So my plan is to use a really limited palette. I think I'm going to use the sepia as the darkest color. And then I'm going to use burnt sienna and yellow ochre for the other two colors, and then just white. So we'll see how that works out. Okay, I have thoughts about this. So I've definitely hit the point where I need to just walk away because there's too much happening here. So I think if I did this again, I think I would draw less. I think I tried to draw this entire scene, and it's just like, it's a busy scene and there's too much to look at. And it really kind of takes away from what I want to be the focal point. Like, my eye keeps going like over here. And so I think if I was going to draw this again, I would really put like all the detail in the dead saguaro and then kind of put like hints of all these other things around it, but maybe not go as far, do less. I think it needs to be kind of like isolated on its own. I don't necessarily mind the combination of colors, but there isn't a lot of a value range available in this. So like the yellow ochre is a little bit dark, and the sepia, you know, isn't black. So everything's kind of in the middle color wise, which I think makes it harder for your eye to know where to look. I went in with this white pen to kind of like bring back a few of the highlights that I had kind of painted out. And at the end, I also did go back in with the sepia pen to to fix some of the lines, because the burnt sienna and the yellow ochre are both kind of opaque colors in this set, so they were kind of going over the line. So yeah, I don't dislike it, but it's just, you know, I would do it a little differently if I did it again. But I feel like I've hit that point where I need to just stop. I don't feel like it's gonna get better. All right, I absolutely couldn't stand it, so I actually went in and did a little bit more editing. You can tell I darkened a lot of areas so that the focus is really more on the saguaro ribs, and I think it's a lot better. I also just kind of like eliminated some of the extra detail that was just too busy, too much, so I like this better. I would still make a lot of changes if I had to do it again, but I feel better about this one at least.